All right, here's how we did these pictures. My little setup here. So first I've got the D600 right here, and on it I have 24 to 85 kit lens. So that goes on one tripod. And over here I got the tripod that I use to hold the cameras. All these cameras here. That stays stationary there. This is my paper holder here, and I've just got some of this orange paper and I just kind of hung it up there. So what I'm doing is I'm using that for a backdrop behind the camera that I'm taking a picture of. Then if we walk around here, this is the Canon camera that I do all my videos on here. So I guess I could show you my studio while as it is, it's messy. Anyway, so here I've got some Godox lights, and I'm bouncing that off of the ceiling, that light off of the ceiling, and it's reflecting back on here to this orange background paper. So I got the Nikon on self timer. I get my composition all set up, and then I just push the button and wait for it to take a picture. This took getting this bounce light, it took quite a bit of experimentation with that to get that working the way I wanted it to. But yeah, so that's my setup that I ended up with. I began this process by using this black background paper here, but I didn't like it. I shot these cameras 4 times, all of them 4 times before I decided I was happy with it. Basically, it's a pretty simple setup, pretty simple, but complicated too. Welcome to the rendezvous. Glad you guys could make it back. So I've been bored. I mean, I'm talking really bored. It's just raining so much up here in Alaska, at this part of Alaska. And it's awful. It rained so much I thought I was in Seattle. But, oh yeah, that's why I'm wearing this shirt. I think I'm in Seattle. Anyway, because I was bored, I had to come up with something to do to keep my mind busy and alert, you might say. So I decided I'd just round up all my old film cameras and bring them out here to the studio, and maybe I'd take some pictures of them and see how they looked. I mean, it's something to do. I'm not getting paid for it, that's for sure, but it was fun to do. Anyway, so I rounded them up. I ended up with 19, I think. Now some of them are usable. Some of them are usable after a little bit of repair, and some of them, no, you're not going to use them. They're just shelf material. But it was fun looking at them, and so I set up, and it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do. I started out with a black background. Nah, I couldn't do that. I tried 3 different versions of black background, and it wasn't working for me at all. So I remembered I had some old background paper in the shed out there, and so I went out and dug through that, and I found this orange that you saw, the orange paper, and that might work all right. So I brought it in. It was only 4 foot wide, so that was nice. So I strung it up back here on top of the black I have behind me, and it was kind of tedious getting this set up. That was only 4 foot wide, and that's not much to work with, even doing portraits. But anyway, I got it set up and everything, and I told you there basically how I did it. I used the D600 mainly because it's full frame, and it worked pretty good for me. The D600 does do pretty good pictures. So I started taking those pictures, and like I said, the black just wasn't doing it. It just wasn't doing it. And so I set it up on the color, and then I set up my lights and those Godox lights here, and and I tried all different things on with those. I wanted to get light the paper, not the camera, but just the paper background. And man, I tried a whole bunch of different ways, and finally I was about to give up and thought, I wonder if I can bounce that off the ceiling and get what I want. And sure enough, after, I don't know, an hour of fooling around with it, I got it to what I wanted it to be highlighted behind the camera with the edges kind of fading off into darker colors. You'll notice in the pictures you're going to be looking at that you'll kind of say, I thought that was an orange background. Well, it was, but it was really bright. And so I started playing with it. So I went into Photoshop and I selected the background in Photoshop, just the background, not the cameras. And I changed the hue on the background to minus 15.3 for some reason. I don't know where that 0.3 came from, but I liked it. And then after I did that, I then adjusted the exposure, lightened the exposure until it came out to what I wanted, which is what I have on these pictures. So that's how come orange doesn't look like orange on these pictures. And it worked out pretty good too. So anyway, I shot 19 pictures. Well, actually, I shot 76 pictures or more. Actually, I shot 300 pictures playing with exposure and composition and stuff like that. But I shot a total of 19 is what I kept. I shot a lot of shots here. But anyway, so yeah, let's take a look at those, and then we'll come back and I'll show you one that I printed up here. So yeah, let's go. Well, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed looking at those old cameras. Some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are. Well, they're all pretty cool, actually, aren't they? Yep. So, as usual, I did select one of them to print, and it didn't take me long this time. This camera I printed out. It's a unique camera, and I kind of like the way it looks. So I chose that one, and boy, oh boy, did it come out nice. I'm pretty impressed with this. Now, this is on Epson cold press natural, not manual, cold press natural paper, 13 by 19 paper size, images 12 by 18. So let's have a look at it, shall we? All right. There you go. Look at this. Oh, yeah. That is a nice picture. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it is just, oh, wow, it's nice. I was so surprised when that came off the printer. It's so clear and such an interesting picture with that periscope thing on that camera. Yeah, that's a good camera too. I've taken pictures with that Argus. It's Argus C44 is what that is. So picture was taken with a Nikon D600. The lens was the Nikkor 24-85 kit lens. I shot it at 68 millimeter. Exposure was 10 seconds at f22 ISO 200 on the D600. Pretty nice. I think I might hang that one out here. I think I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get it framed up here, and maybe when I do, I'll let you see it. So anyway, that's my video for today. It's just a short one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it encourages you to, I don't know, find something to take pictures of. It's all you need to do is take pictures, right? You got a collection or something, you know, you collector, take a picture of the stuff you collect. You can do it. It'll be fun. Okay, you guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know when it's going to be. I think I got to go to the cabin Thursday. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, you guys take care. Have a good weekend. All righty. Bye now.